Right, I'm ready to help. Oh no, I'm not. I'm part of the problem too.
Literally, you look like a woman in a lot of these pictures that I'm seeing.
Thank you so much, angry man.
I am not a trans femme stereotype. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go program something about communism. Nya.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Okay.
Barbie!
No, this isn't even a real Barbie. You've got a real Barbie at home that Santa gave you a few weeks ago.
Santa got me a fat Barbie. I'm not a skinny Barbie.
First off, why are you looking at my pants? You're gross. Second off, is my dick. Most definitely. Don't look if you don't like it.
This is for all the people that say, oh, living life as a trans person isn't even that hard. Do you worry about people using the wrong pronouns on purpose? Do you worry about the harassment you're going to get at school? Do you worry about getting killed and threatened on the street? No. So shut the fuck up.
I don't usually get political, but did you see this? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to... try to hold it still. There it is. Transgender vets can now get gender-affirming surgery. Yes. This is a win. I'm so happy.
You know, another feminist icon I learned about was Emily Wilding Davison. She was a British suffragette who went to the biggest horse race in England and threw herself in front of the king's horse and died. She straight up did that shit. Just, I'm Johnny Knoxville and this is feminism. Bam! I mean, I'm thankful for what she did, but I wouldn't want to hang out with her. She seems like the sort of person who would like really get in your space and be like, you hardcore or what, bro? And then open a beer bottle off the corner of a table.
So fun fact, did you know that for trans femmes it really is a use it or lose it scenario? It's theorized that one of the reasons that people with penises have morning wood is to make sure that the tissue is being regularly utilized and it's getting good blood flow and it doesn't atrophy. HRT gets rid of morning wood and in a lot of cases also lowers your sex drive. And so if you go like several months without regularly using it, it can become very painful to actually have an erection. If you go long enough, you can lose the ability to have one at all, which may be what you're looking for. But if not, semi-regular use is all you need to make sure that you can stay functioning.
So since I'm so good at telling y'all what's up, let me tell you one more thing. If you're trans and you haven't had a name change yet, keep listening. So here in the United States, it's about like $400 to get your fucking name changed. Some bullshit, right? But I found a loophole. It's so easy. All you gotta do is go to your local courthouse and ask for a indigent form. That form will state that you're not able to afford your name change. So guess what? It's free. Or like $20. I paid like $40 to get my fingerprints done and the rest was free. I shared this information on Tumblr a couple years ago. It has over 100,000 fucking notes. Go ahead, TikTok, do your damn thing. Help trans people change their names for free, or even victims of abuse. Anyone.
Who wants an omelet? Because we're cracking some eggs tonight. A quick definition in case you don't know. An egg is a trans person that hasn't realized that they're trans yet. An egg is not something that we call people or else. But for trans people that have realized that they're trans, it's a fun retroactive sort of exercise. Because with the perfection of hindsight, it's usually pretty obvious. And the moment you realize we refer to as cracking the egg. Ew. I've been on hormones too long. I'm not used to cleanup. Don't miss that. Thank you, I am very brave for checking my trans femme privilege. What's the moment that cracked your egg? Can I go first? Somebody told me it was very refreshing to see a guy who was willing to wear dresses for costume parties outside of Halloween. I didn't know why it was breaking my heart. I went home that day and realized it's because I'm not a man. And now I'm the good Christian trad wife that my parents always wanted. With you, my hundreds of lovely children. Twins, Annabelle. Really? That's a lot.
So there's a topic that I really wanted to talk about, and I think I'm going to do that right now. So the topic is trans guilt, and basically trans guilt is where people like me who are trans feel immense guilt when their family and friends or loved ones have to transition with them. Like, my parents misgender me all the time, every day. They don't even call me by my preferred name, ever. But like, I always feel way too bad to say things about it, because I'm like, oh, they have to come around at their own time, it's their process too, it's hard for them too, but then it's like, why do I have to feel bad after I already went through my entire coming out process and started my transition? Why do I still have to carry this guilt? It's not mine. No trans person should have to feel the burden of guilt, of trans guilt on their shoulders just because people within their lives that they love and care about aren't transitioning with them. This is just a reminder for me to you that this guilt is not yours to carry, and it's on them to change, not you.
16-year-old girls have been able to undergo double mastectomies, the removal of both breasts.
I am so happy I'm not the only one seeing these stupid fucking ads. If you don't know what these are transphobic ads that are going around YouTube right now. How they're allowed on YouTube, no clue. They're basically misinforming people about what it means to be transgender. And as a trans individual myself, I would like to show you how stupid this is. So they're basically saying that females are now becoming males because of peer pressure in social media. Because God forbid we lower the teen suicide rate in the LGBT community because they finally get to fucking transition. They're basically saying when you go to confide in your friends about you not being comfortable in your body, because you know, teenage girl stuff, they will instantly say, oh, you're trans, and they'll force you to be trans. Like we're a fucking cult. No. That's not how that works. What?
Being transgender is not a choice.
As you can see by the amount of pain that this sweet boy is in. Like he said, being transgender is not a choice. If you watch the video, he goes on to talk about how he feels alone and that his mom won't talk to him, support him because he's trans. This has to stop today, like right now. I'm a therapist, but I also have a trans kid. The amount of damage that this does, the attachment fractures that this creates, is going to affect him for the rest of his life. Whatever this platform is here that I'm creating on TikTok, I want to use it to educate parents and kids and everyone. I want you to know, and everyone trans to know, that you are loved, you are valid. There are plenty of people who will love and accept you for the beautiful soul that you are. So reach out, feel free to reach out, share this video, keep being you. You're fucking awesome. And parents, do better. Do better.
Commonly asked trans questions, part 6. Ow!
So, like, I don't understand why you're doing this whole, like, gender transition thing. Are you sure you're not just, like, gay?
That is a great question, uneducated Chad. Let me explain. So, gender orientation is completely different from sexual orientation. They're like two separate things.
So you just, like, realize that you like dudes? So you just be a chick?
Like I said, gender orientation and sexual orientation are two different things. You can be a trans straight person, you can be a trans gay person. You don't have to be gay to transition.
You lost me.
It's okay, Chad. One day you'll learn.